A young woman walked into a restaurant, ordered a massive feast, and enjoyed every bite. But when the bill came, she calmly admitted she didn't have a dime on her. The owner's first thought was, "Great, a freeloader." But she quickly spoke up. "I can't pay you now, but I can work it off. I'll wash dishes, bus tables, whatever you need." Seeing she was earnest and that the lunch rush was hitting hard, the owner agreed. By the end of the shift, he realized she wasn't just obedient, she was a powerhouse. He offered her a full-time server position on the spot, including room and board. A month later, curiosity got the better of him. "You're so sharp and capable," he asked. "How did you end up unable to pay for a meal that first day?" "I'm a fresh grad and I just moved to New York," she explained. "After I found an apartment, I realized all my cash was gone. I spent 2 days looking for work, but every place wanted a deposit from my first paycheck. I was at the end of my rope. I needed a meal, but more importantly, I needed a job that provided a place to sleep." One day, a man in a sharp suit came in and ordered a classic American breakfast. When he was ready for the check, he handed her a credit card. "You're not from New York, are you?" she asked. The man was intrigued, but stayed quiet. "Was everything to your liking?" she followed up. "The breakfast was perfect," he said, "but just a tip. In fine dining, the fork goes on the left and the knife on the right. Don't mix them up next time." She smiled. "I know the rules, sir, but I noticed you were reading your magazine with your left hand, so I switched them to make it more comfortable for you. And I asked about New York, because I noticed your card was issued by a British bank." The man was stunned. "I've eaten all over the world, but rarely has anyone noticed those kinds of details without being told. It's just a small gesture," she shrugged. "And you're right, I lived in the UK for years." "You're incredible," the man said. "How about coming to work as my executive assistant? I'll start you at $20,000 a month." She politely declined. "I'm honored, truly. But this owner helped me when I had nothing. They're shorthanded right now and I need to stay and help. If you need someone immediately, I'll have to pass." The man left with a smile, whispering to himself, "Attentive, grateful, and not blinded by money, that's exactly who I need." A month later, after the restaurant was back on its feet, she took the job. Among the 10 new hires was a guy named Jason. During orientation, the boss accidentally mispronounced Jason's name several times. No one answered. Finally, after the third try, Jason snapped, "My name is Jason. It's not what you're calling me." The room went silent, then erupted in giggles. The boss was visibly embarrassed. Without missing a beat, the girl stood up. "I am so sorry, sir. That's on me. I must have made a typo on the roster." The boss chewed her out in front of everyone, but she just took it. 1 month later, she was promoted to department head with a 7-figure salary. Jason, he didn't even make it past probation. Later, her old boss from the restaurant asked her, "How did you climb the ladder so fast?" She smiled and said, "Ever since I was a kid, my parents had me reading books on strategy and human nature." Success isn't just about hard work, it's about social intelligence. It's not a weapon to hurt people, it's the wisdom to protect yourself and empower others.